Hello, my name is Elizabeth Dernbach, and I did my paper on a social media crisis with Domino's employees that happened on an Easter Sunday in 2009. It dealt with two employees tampering with food and uploading that video to YouTube, and what caused it to go viral. So I'm going to start by showing you part of the video.
Hello, this is Christy back again.
It's Kitchen Confidential turned Arrested Development.
We just put a burger on those sandwiches.
But unlike the best-selling book detailing the less than glamorous stuff that goes on in restaurant kitchens, two Domino's pizza workers in North Carolina are in big trouble with the food police and the real police for making this video and posting it on YouTube.
This is Michael's special Italian sandwich.
In the video, one employee sticks cheese up his nose, later even wiping himself with a sponge used for dishes, all to a running play-by-play from his seemingly delighted coworker.
Michael is such a great star. Yes, he is.
In an online statement, Domino's delivered a career-ending blow to the pair and a stern warning about the hazards of the web, saying, quote, anyone with a camera and an internet link can cause a lot of damage. 32-year-old Michael Setzer and 31-year-old Christy Hammonds were fired and charged with distribution of prohibited foods, though they insist none of the food in question was ever served to customers. Still, the health department closed the restaurant this week to be sanitized.
125,000 employees around the country that work for it.
So, as you can tell, that was a pretty disgusting video that was posted on YouTube. Tim McIntyre, who was the Vice President of Communications, was one of the first people within Domino's to find out that the video had been posted, and he actually found out about it through an online Consumers Affairs blog post called The Consumerist. When he found out about the video, it had already had 1 million views on YouTube. People were tweeting about it on Twitter, and when you would search in Google, they would get bad results. Words like disgusting would be in affiliation with Domino's. So the social media aspect had already started taking off when Tim had found out about this. Not only that, but the regular media was starting to report about it. The Today Show, the New York Times, local news and radio stations were all reporting about Domino's and what had gone on in this restaurant. So what Tim did is he notified the social media team. They were actually in the process of creating a team and getting ready to launch it in the next month or two. He notified the president and the CEO of the company, and about 48 hours had passed and they still hadn't made a public statement. They had dealt a lot of internally. They had spoken with other franchises to find out who the employees were. They spoke with the police to try to get these people prosecuted. And they had also spoke with the health department and were having people go into that Domino's. Actually ended up getting shut down and having it be completely sanitized before it was reopened. So what they did after that, when they realized that something needed to be done, they hadn't done anything to address the public. Domino's created a Twitter account, which is when they realized that the public actually didn't even realize that they realized anything was wrong. So they knew that something else needed to be done. So what Domino's did is they used social media to actually help spread the word and try to turn the tables around and let people to start seeing them in a better light again. So Patrick Doyle, the president, posted a video on YouTube apologizing for the acts of the two people. He also addressed the fact that they were going to relook the way that they hired people, and they were also going to send people into all of their businesses and corporations and make sure that they were clean environments and were only offering the best, most high-quality food. The media still, even after this, was reporting about Domino's and criticized them for the slow response and how they had only posted a video on YouTube. So there was still a little bit of bad media, but when he did post the video, it did get a couple 100,000 views shortly after it had posted. And once you would start searching Google and Domino's again, you could start seeing that apology video, which was getting the word out to put Domino's in a better light, and he was using social media to do that again. So Forbes magazine posted an article a few weeks after the event had happened with some stats from an online research firm called YouGov that showed Domino's perspective before and after the incident. Domino's perspective went from positive to negative in 48 hours, and another study by HCD Research found that 65% of people who had visited and ordered Domino's were less likely to do so after the video post. So media did affect Domino's very, very negatively. The media just took the story and they ran with it, as well as social media. People just kept watching and watching and watching and tweeting, and it was just really something that couldn't be stopped. But in the long run, social media also had a positive effect. It was also a way to get that word out there really fast. The president used the word disgusting in it, so when people would search Domino's and disgusting would show up, Domino's disgusting apology would show up rather than the disgusting video. So things like that is a positive influence on the media and how it worked. Domino's, I think, learned a lot from this lesson, as well did a lot of other businesses. They learned that something like social media is a huge outlet, and the word can travel really, really fast. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed my presentation, and I look forward to watching yours.